Joining us in the studio this morning are two very special guests from the FCT Special Marshal, SM John the Beloved Anaga, who is the State Coordinator, FCT Special Marshal, alongside Olaniran Ogedengbe, who is Zonal PO of the FCT Special Marshal. Now, we'll be assessing, ways of preparing oneself for journeys during this Yuletide season, at the time when many Nigerians would want to be traveling, crisscrossing the country from the south to the north and from the east to the west. A very good morning to you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for finding the time to come around on the program.
Good morning.
Well, you were here sometime last week to speak to Nigerians concerning the Yuletide season and the importance of, road safety.
Yes.
But this morning it's concerning preparations for individuals who want to embark on road trips, beyond just ensuring that they prepare themselves, their vehicles and all. What other road safety tips should Nigerians be looking out for at a time when we hear of cases of kidnapping and, people being abducted on our highways here and there?
Thank you very much for having us again, and we thank the management for this opportunity. Now, when we know we're in the Ember month,
Yeah.
the pressure on traveling is so much, and what we want to look at is the condition of the vehicle.
Yeah.
We know our roads are bad, but that vehicle that you want to put on the road, what is the condition? That vehicle, is it worthy?
Yes.
Have you checked the tire? Is it about to expire? Has it expired?
Yeah.
Is it really balancing? You must check the condition of that tire first of all.
Yeah.
And other things of the vehicle that you think that are necessary. There are those who are opportunity to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles, and they will keep them in their garage, only to wait until they are ready to travel.
Yeah.
Before putting them on the road. That's dangerous. Unless, of course, maybe the tires are taken off, because if those tires are in one place for over a period of time,
Yes.
the tendency for those tires to go bad is there. You must ensure that those tires are taken off. And when you're about preparing to travel, you must bring that vehicle out and go and do a check on that vehicle totally to ensure that that vehicle is in good condition
Yes.
to travel. People will say, well, what about our road? Yes, it's bad, but if our road is bad, it does not mean that your own vehicle too must be bad,
Interesting.
because that will be double jeopardy. We're trying to navigate ourselves, because what we are looking at is the safety of our lives.
Yes.
If the road is bad, your vehicle should be okay, so you can navigate the bad road, so you can go safely and return safely. At this period also, even the manufacturer of the vehicle, they have what we call capacity of the vehicle. The vehicle has a capacity.
Yeah.
So you don't tend to overload the vehicle at this period, because if you do, the vehicle may break down, especially when it's above its capacity. When you see some vehicle that is supposed to carry 5 persons, it's even written, the manufacturer told you, this vehicle can carry
5 persons, also so amount of kg.
a kg of load.
Yes.
Even when those who travel by air, they will tell you the kg you can carry. All this is, we know them. There was a time we were on the general check, and that day I don't know where I was, because I was shocked for a Golf vehicle that's supposed to carry 5 persons. 9 persons came out.
Interesting. Where were they hiding?
I was now asking the driver, where do you keep all of these people? In this vehicle, he said, yes. I have to practically beg them.
Yes.
The value of one life to the amount of money they are giving to you cannot be equated. I don't know how you do it. How much do they give to you that you put them like, these are human beings? And that is different from the laws that they're still carrying. So at this period, we must do all that we can to ensure that the vehicle is right, and we should follow the manufacturer instruction. Another thing that we have also seen is excessive speeding.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not carrying overload, you're carrying everything that you're carrying, and you're also speeding on the road.
Now, I'll come back to you to continue on, some of the things that people are supposed to observe, especially regarding their own vehicles in terms of, you know, the upkeep of the vehicle, if the tires are, you know, not expired and all of that. Coming over to you, sir. When you stop an average Nigerian motorist, say in Abuja right now, and you ask them for a spare tire or a hazard triangle or a jack or a wheel spanner, you would find that out of all of these things listed, there must be one or two missing in the vehicle. How important is this, especially when plying the highways where you might not easily find a vulcanizer by the roadside or an emergency towing van to help you in the case of an emergency?
Well, let me just say this. Anything that is required is because it is necessary.
Yeah.
And it is necessary because it adds value to your safety on the road.
Yes.
Imagine your vehicle's tire got punctured. You see, one of the greatest problems we have is that we don't take certain inspections
Yes.
that are supposed to be done daily on our vehicles serious. There is what we call tire parade.
Yes.
Your tire is the only contact that that your vehicle has with the road. A bad tire, just like our state coordinator just said,
Yes.
a tire that is expired, a tire that is not fit
Yes.
for the journey, a tire that is what we call it now, worn out. They are dangers and disaster waiting to happen. And let me say this categorically: if your tires are expired,
Yes.
the chemical bonding holding the various particles that makes the tire together becomes weakened. When you subject such tires to high speed, temperature is generated. That is what you see most of the time. You have tire outblow at high speed.
Even without contact with any pothole.
No, it doesn't. You see, by the time you subject an expired tire to long distance,
Yeah.
temperature is generated.
Yes.
And the chemical bonding, those are the chemical components that makes the tire becomes weakened. And in chemistry, disintegration sets in. Many of our motorists don't know that when they tell you don't buy expired tire, don't use worn out tire, they don't know it's for
Or don't even buy used tires.
or use tire. No, yes, you must not buy.
AKA Belgium.
Because I hope you understand what we are talking about. Because this is the only contact. No matter how expensive your car is, if your tires are bad, your vehicle is bad. And now that we are saying every day it is required of a vehicle owner or the person who will drive the vehicle to inspect and carry out what we call tire parade.
Yes.
It's a physical inspection. What are you looking for? You want to see if the pressures of those tires are okay.
Yeah.
Because you cannot imagine one tire is having 45 bar, the other one is having 30, this one is having 28, this one is having 50. By the time you drive such car,
road,
your car will be rocking.
It will wobble.
Yes, it will be
definitely.
rocking on the road. And I hope you understand. Tires have lifespan. They expire. Just like a drug on a shelf that has not been used before. You know,
It also has a lifespan.
it has a lifespan from the day it was manufactured. It has a 4-year lifespan.
Yeah.
Whether the tire has touched the ground or not, it can get expired in the shelf. It can
Interesting.
get expired in the market. And those
So
who want-
even while before buying
must check
the
the-
used tire,
yes,
you must
That's
check
a
it.
first to check.
every tire
They
comes with a
manufacture.
manufacturing date. It is 4 digits number. The first 2 figure talks about the week of manufacturing.
And the year.
Then the last 2 talks about the year.
And now, for individuals who might not really know about this, how to check for the expiry date of the on the tire and all, where exactly should they look out for?
You check the body of the tire. You will see DOT. Then you will see immediately in a oval shape,
figures.
4 figures. The first 2, tires are not produced on daily basis.
Yes.
They are mixed together. They have this weekly exercise before you mix it and get the rubbers together. It takes 1 week. And when they start the production, they start it on weekly basis. So if you have 32, 22 on your tire, that means that tire was produced
13 week.
38th week of year 2022. So plus such tires now will expire.
So it's dated on a weekly
Every
basis,
tire.
not on a monthly basis.
No.
Okay, that's
It is
interesting. I'm
dated
just finding out
weekly
now.
and yearly. I hope you understand.
Yes.
And ignorance is not an excuse before the law, because every motorist are expected to have gone through a driving school where this little knowledge about what we have mostly now is that you have people
Yes.
being taught how to drive by their mechanic who doesn't know.
Well, interesting. We have it right there on the screen.
Ray, yes,
Could you just take us through that?
This is the size.
This talks about the size of the tire.
Size of
Yes,
tire.
there is a place where the date is not really
It's not here.
on. This is the speed rating now. This is the load index. That means every tire is designed to carry
specific amount of load.
amount of load.
Okay.
Every tire is expected to go at a specific speed. When you exceed those things.
Yes.
I hope you understand. Like this one now that I say 91 now, there is a reason for it. This is the size of the rim. This is the width of the tire. This is the height of the tire that are specified. There is another place around now. If you can turn it a little bit,
Yeah.
You'll see
that
four
will show,
figures.
you will
That's
see
where
that 4 figures that we are talking about.
The date of manufacture,
Yes.
week and year.
Week
Looking at
and
here.
year
Okay.
plus 4 years.
Yes.
And then bear in mind, if you buy a tire today, and I buy a tire today, and your family, they are in Abuja. My own family, they are in Lagos.
Yes.
Listen carefully. And I travel to Lagos often.
Yes.
Due to
Mileage.
usage, mileage covered by the tire, my tire will wear out faster than your own. So you are looking for not just the expiring date,
But also level of usage.
You look
yes.
Interesting.
And you know one thing, the depth of the tread of your tire, once it's less than 1.5 mm, then the tire is not fit to be on the road.
Now, SM John, let me come back to you. Quite very detailed and interesting analysis that you have laid out there. But in speaking to, well, there we have it on the screen.
Exactly.
Week
Very
and
well.
Wow, this is what we are
manufacturing.
talking about.
Beautiful work there.
Beautiful.
That's 26 week
2021.
2021.
So when you add 4 years to it,
It's expired.
So no, wait. We have to look for what is 26 weeks.
in
If
that year,
every week, if every month has 4 weeks, literally. So 26 will now fall in April means what? 16. Okay, June means what? 24. This one will be like in July.
In July.
This one now have expired.
From then till now.
Yes. July is gone. We are in 2005
Yes.
already.
Exiting 2025.
Exiting. No, let's assume we are still in 2025. This is 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, July.
That's even 4 years and
Plus almost 4 months now.
yes,
So this tire now that you are looking now is
expired.
expired.
Well, quite an interesting information there. I believe people watching us right now will be more
are
than
grateful for
will
them
be more than
It's like
grateful
us
for
thank them
this.
for bringing this.
Well, coming back to the road safety officials, for instance, on the highway, we understand that oftentimes when motorists, are faced with that blue and white painted vehicle, the ones that know that they are erring in some way would want to swiftly run away. They would want to react, whether in the city center or even on the highway. I've seen instances where, a vehicle was approaching a checkpoint mounted by officials of the Federal Road Safety Corps, and then this vehicle almost ran over these officers on the highway. This is not just one; it's on a daily basis. It happens. In terms of ensuring, the general public, while we are educating them on what to do, the needful, how do we also assure them that when you see officers of the FRSC, it is not an avenue for you to run away from them, rather comply and stay and hear what they have to say? How do we fix that trust deficit?
now, what we'll tell about the motorists is every year we lose a lot of officials on the road.
Yeah.
Some intentional and deliberate. Now, what you should come to your mind is that man that is standing on the road, it could be your brother, it could be your friend, it's somebody's son, it's somebody's daughter, it's a Nigerian who have chosen to serve in that capacity. There are those in other fields. but we have chosen to serve in this capacity.
Yes.
When you approach them, most often than not, I will tell people is your manner of approach, even when you are wrong.
Yes.
When they say stop, stop. Even when that officer decides to use his discretion to give you a ticket, it is better. That few minutes you are spending with him or with her on that place, you don't know what would have happened. Like you just described now, if you want to do your James Bond driving, to run into them, you lose your life and then affect other road users.
You might even kill them, and then you know.
Yeah, it's a serious problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to do that. You are in Nigeria. Your civil responsibility is to obey the law of the land.
Yes.
That would make you a Nigerian. So I'm even saying if need be they give you a ticket, it's not equal to the value of your life. We are there to help you. To say, look, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Do what is necessary so that you can stay alive. And Nigeria is a wonderful country. That time we're talking about, even we as volunteers,
Yes.
if I tell you the kind of thing we see on the road, if not for the training that we have gotten, it's discouraging. You can imagine a medical doctor who wants to spend some little time to help control traffic, and what they're saying, get out of the road. You don't have a job. Leave this place. That culture is still far from, I don't know, people say it's poverty, people say it's transfer of aggression from everywhere, but we want to appeal to the motorists. Don't do that. You are a responsible Nigerian. They are human beings. Anybody that is on the road, how come when you see the army, you respect yourself? Is it because they are carrying guns?
They carry gun.
Is it because they are brutish? Shouldn't we be civil? Shouldn't we use our mouth to talk? Are we not Nigerians? It didn't do well here, it didn't do well here. I want to appeal to us. I've come across a motorist who said he was given a ticket for about 10 years ago. And since that time, the animosity, the bitterness is in him. And that he doesn't want to stop for any uniform persons. That if he stop, he will kill, he will crush them. And I have to take him on aside and I have to educate him. You don't need to do that. You are a father. Your son, your children tomorrow might be any of these people.
I have personally had experiences with FRC officers where I was stopped and then my boot was checked and they found out that my spare tire didn't have enough air in it. Not that it was completely flat, but then the air had sort of seeped out. There and then, the officer, instead of even writing me a ticket or, antagonizing me, he said, there's a vulcanizer just across the road.
Get
it fixed.
Get it fixed. And there I was able to do that. Whatever happened between us happened, and then I was on my way. Exactly, we became friends.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I really think that stigma and the need to always prove that, what are these people doing on the road, should really be handled better, both from the side of the core itself, and also on the part of the citizenry via orientation.
I beg to add this.
Okay.
Do you know that people really react sometimes
Yes.
based on what they hear, not based on what they have experienced? The society we live in now, if I just go around now, I don't know your name, and I say, that guy, a bad guy.
Yes.
The person has not found out. There are no empirical facts. You have not experienced this person as a bad person, but you just assumed. And that is what is happening most of the time against the federal road safety staffs of all categories and of all sorts on the road. If you ask somebody now, what do you feel? They may say one thing, but ask them, have you experienced this thing? I say, now somebody tell me now. Now somebody
Is the news flying around?
So now when you transfer aggression to people on the road who are there to serve you, not only to serve you, to even save your life. And do you know that most of the time when you see the road safety on the road, they have the mandate. For every outing you see, they have the mandate of what they should do on the road. Sometimes it's the mandate of free check.
Trust.
Free check. Just tell the person. Like we had the mandate of, sometimes they will tell you within 1 week should be no booking. All you need to do is to publicly engage and enlighten the road user, even when they are wrong. Like somebody driving now, without the driver's
Could
license.
that have been the week where I was lucky enough to get away?
maybe unfair.
It could be discretionary too.
Yes. And it could be discretionary, so like our state coordinator said. Now you met somebody who is driving on the road, no driver's license. If anything goes wrong and somebody die, you will be charged for murder.
Exactly.
Some don't even know the gravity of the offense
Of not having
and
a
the
driver's
penalty that is associated with. If the family of the deceased is they are interested in case, you may end up
Going to jail.
going into jail for a long time. Not even. I hope you understand.
Yes.
But if you have a driver's license and so anything goes wrong, legitimately you have the right to be on the road. We are human.
Accidents happen.
Anything there, an accident can happen. I hope you understand. You will be treated for manslaughter. So which one is better? I don't know if you understand.
I
But people
understand.
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you are telling somebody who is running red lights not to run red lights. Because as at the time he's giving you red, somebody has a right of way.
Somebody else is getting green
red
while
green.
you are getting
When
red.
you are getting red to stop, somebody has been given the right of way.
Yes.
Now, but you decided to. If
to
accident
be swift
happen,
about it.
Yes. Now is that, like I've always tell people, one of the things I have learned to do on the road is to always stay on the right side of the law. So that if anything happens, I will be vindicated.
Yes.
And you can, and most of the time when these things are happening, the wrong people becomes the victim. Somebody walking carelessly on the roadside,
Maybe trying to cross the
another
road.
man trying to cross the road, and you just discover that the real man who causes the problem will be alive.
I mean, on a daily basis, you go on social media, you see reports of accidents.
Exactly.
Even early this morning at around 6 a.m., I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw an accident that had occurred last night at Wuse 2. So it's like that particular spot is a hot spot for accidents due to reckless driving. Well, let me come back to you, SM John, sir.
Yes, sir.
Earlier, I had made mention of the security situation in the country. Before now, you could wake up at, say, 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. and decide that you want to drive to another town, and you will drive here safely. Another state. But right now, even in the middle of the day, people are being kidnapped, people are being taken and abducted from our highways. In terms of timing, in terms of, plying these highways, beyond safety precautions with the vehicles, how can people better manage the timing so that they will be able to pass freely through certain, danger zones in places that are prone to such violent or, abduction of individuals?
Now, this period we are in is a very tough period.
Yeah.
My advice would be a night journey should be a no-no for now. Generally, I love driving. I've driven all the time in the past, but because of security challenges we have now, we have to be careful. Last year, we have a program at Anambra. We flew, and before we go to where we had an occasion, we have to take a call to find out, is that road saved in terms of security? We need to get our information first.
Beforehand.
Before we traveled. And that's, so if you want to embark on any journey, please ensure you get necessary information. And at night time, that is even more double party, because at that period, you can see anything. If your car breaks down, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
We don't have enough security agencies on the road to be coming here and there to. So my advice would be, generally, get enough information before you embark on the road. You can't even see when anything can happen on the road. But what we have is that your vehicle, if anything happens, can you see move? Can you see turn around?
Can you run to safety?
Can you run to safety? Do you have the relevant telephone numbers, like the 122? Do you have the police number? The emergency numbers.
No, I was going to come to that in just a moment. I would also come to you, Mr. Ogedengbe, in a moment to also react to this. But are there certain emergency phone numbers for either the FRSC or even the Special Marshal, to call in different parts of the country? But now, since we are in the FCT, let's get your information regarding that.
It's a national number, 122. 122 is a national road safety call. Okay. Anywhere you have a crash, anywhere you witness a crash, you can just put a call.
Yes.
The next zebra will be contacted.
Yes.
And within a few minutes, and the ambulance will arrive. for rescue. And I'm also taught for the DSS 112. If there's anything that happens also, you put a call immediately.
122
Yes.
or 112.
112 is for the DSS,
Yes.
then 122 is for the road safety.
Yes.
Any of these numbers, when you call and describe the kind of situation you are in, they will refer you immediately. The crash we're talking about in the FCT over the weekend is because of what we do with ourselves over the weekend.
Yes.
You see the crash level is high in FCT over the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Yes, because each time we go out, we are forgetting that I want to drive back home. And so we're under influence.
Under the influence
Yes,
of alcohol.
alcohol,
Yes.
or drugs,
Or the,
then
vices.
then excessive driving. And then we have told to people, what is the major value you put on your life when you are going out there to take all the substances you are taking? And then you tell people, I've been driving for the past 50 years. Nothing has ever happened. Nothing
or some people will say, I drive better when I'm high.
Yes,
I've had statements like
Yes.
that. They tell you that they are more focused, they are hyper focused when they are under the influence.
That's what they keep telling you, that for over the years, nothing has happened. The moment I entered, until I get home, nothing will happen. Some of them are no more alive to tell the story. Yeah, it can be
But the ones that have been lucky all this while can actually make a change.
That is the appeal we are making. You don't go out there and continue to put everything in you. Even concerning the security challenge we're talking about, shouldn't be out that late in the night, in the morning. Anything can happen. You can see we're in the FCT, but people have been kidnapped in the FCT.
Exactly.
People have been robbed in the FCT. There are some places in the FCT that are black spots that at night, even to wait for traffic light is dangerous when nobody's around you. So always put value on your life and don't leave it bogusly to say nothing will happen. Oh, I've been doing this. And to others that do competition, the kind of vehicle, I'm riding a Mercedes Benz, I'm riding this, and then on the road you're doing competition. You don't even know the person that passes you. Then you are already hungry. They say, how can that vehicle pass me?
Take SM John. I'm a Mercedes driver, but I don't engage in such.
Okay, you don't do impulse.
No, I don't do impulse races. I see it all the time. Where somebody is driving, and then just because another vehicle passes him, a little faster, it's now an unofficial Formula One race.
Let's engage ourselves.
Well, let me come back to you, sir. He was talking to us about modalities to ensure that even when people are out late at night traveling, maybe not within the city center, but say for instance for under unforeseen circumstances, you are caught up late at night, in the middle of, for instance, the Lokoja Abuja Expressway. What are modalities to take, in order to stay safe?
Well, the first thing I've always tell people is that if your security, your own security, does not begin with you, you have failed.
Interesting.
Sensitivity is key. As a matter of principle, as a person, if anything keeps me in Lokoja till 7, forget it. I will not travel. It's a matter of principle.
Yeah.
I've traveled when I don't believe that what we are in now we can't come out of it, because I don't want to be a prophet of doom. In those days, one day my Oga called me and said, Engineer Ola, that social government functionary will be visiting one of our projects in Taraba Jalingo at about 4 p.m. Because I was involved greatly, like the project manager on that job, my Oga said the man is coming there by 10 and he must meet me on site, because I will be the one to represent him.
Yes.
What are we going to do? I told him I don't want to go. I told him I don't have tire. He said, take money, buy tire. Every excuse I ever give, he monetized it. I left Abuja with some of my critical staffs, about 3 of us. We left Abuja to drive to Jalingo.
By 4 p.m.
Before we could fix the cars, everything like that.
It was already nightfall.
Like 6. We left Abuja at that time. And Allah, as dangerous, as peaceful as we felt, I carried my wife.
Interesting.
Yes, my wife followed me. When I told her, she said, okay, let's go. We all went. It was fun. At night on the road, we will see all these people selling teas, chai on the road. We'll branch, drink, eat suya, and we'll continue. But it took us around 4 between 4 and 5 a.m., we got to Jalingo, lodged in the hotel because the hotel has been booked.
Yes.
We got there, cleaned up, went to the site in the morning. The dignitaries came as scheduled, 10.
Yes.
But do you know that by 12 again, we left?
Back to Abuja.
Even if you are going to give me 1 billion today,
You
even if you will engage me and give me 1 billion naira,
Well, SM,
inside my
I
account,
think with 1 billion, you can at least hire personal security guards
I
to go
will not,
with you.
I will not risk it.
Yeah.
Because when the chips are down, the personal security will save themselves first.
That's true.
So that's why I kept telling Nigerians,
Yes.
no matter how bad we think the security situation is, if your security does not
Start with
you, then you have failed yourself. Not government has failed you. So we must be sensitive.
Yeah.
Information here and there, be sensitive. Be sensitive. And then one thing is you should work with your instinct. It's not every traffic light that you stop for at night, especially when you know
in an isolated
when
area.
you in an house.
Isolation.
Or like yesterday, I was telling. I don't lie to people. I will now be the only person at a major traffic, and when the stop sign is saying 90, and it was late in the night. I was coming from church, and I said, "Oh no! I check easily." I left because there and then you
could
can
be
be
arrested.
robbed.
Yeah.
Huh? There and then, somebody who want to collect a phone can come with a poisonous knife, and you are gone. Your family will just. So you have to be sensitive and be responsive.
Yes.
Security is not cheap. If it does not begin with you, you have failed yourself.
Quite very insightful
Yes.
words there. Thank you so much, SM Ola. It's been interesting. Let me just get your final take on this discussion, SM John, before we let you out of the studio.
My final word will be, at this Ember month,
Yeah.
take responsibility. Avoid distracted driving.
Yes.
Your life is more important than any other thing. That used tire you want to buy that is expensive, that is cheaper, is it equal to your life? That part of the vehicle that you're supposed to repair and they give you a cheaper one, is it equal to your life? Whatever that has to do with the vehicle that you are managing, can you manage your life? Do your life have to duplicate? Place value on your life. Whatever it takes for the vehicle to be all right on that road, kindly do it at this period in order to stay alive, and always in order to stay alive.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. It's been interesting having this
Thank you,
discussion.
sir. Thank you so
we
much.
hope to still see more and more of you in the studio to talk to us on safety and road safety during this Yuletide season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I have been speaking to SM John Anaga, who is the State Coordinator, FCT Special Marshal, alongside another important guest, SM Olaniran Ogedengbe, Zonal PEO of the FCT Special Marshal. That has been the size of it on Morning Express this morning. My name is Chijioke Okafor. Thank you so much for staying tuned. At the top of the hour, Samuel Adeleke will be in the studio for ADBN Sports. Good morning, Nigeria.